Okay, hi. So here's problem 8a. To create this diagram, triangle JKL was translated so that point J moved on to point L. Triangle JKL was then translated so that point J moved on to point K. So that means that this triangle right here was translated down to be equal to this triangle right here and over to be equal to this triangle right here. Okay, so we know that all three of these triangles are in fact congruent. They're the same. So if that means that the triangles are the same, then this angle is equal to this angle, which is equal to this angle. All of these angles are 55 degrees. Okay? The next question says identify at least two pairs of congruent sides. So I'm not talking triangles, I'm just talking sides. So I know that if I move this triangle here to here, that side JK and KM are congruent because they are equal triangles when we translated JKL, right? Then I could say, well, I translated this triangle down here, so I know that JL is also congruent to LP. So I can say the same thing. Sides JL and LP are congruent because I translated JKL. I'm going to add triangle there. Triangle JKL down to LNP. I would submit and then move on. You said you didn't need help finding this. This says name a triangle congruent to triangle LKN. LKN, this triangle right here. You have to find a congruent triangle. You said you figured that out. So moving on here, problem 8C. To create this diagram, triangle JKL was translated so that point J moved on to point L. Triangle JKL was then translated so that point J moved on to point K. So we already read that. We've already solved that. We also figured out on that first problem that this angle and this angle were both 55 degrees. Okay, well, when we moved triangle JKL over to KMN, we moved this triangle, we saw this is 55, so then this angle has to be 41. Sorry, my writing is not great. 41. Well, just as we moved this triangle down here, we then know that this angle is 41 degrees. Okay, now we don't have to find out any other information but this angle. Well, if I know that this is 41 and I know that this is 55, I can find this one because I know that this angle is a supplementary angle. And a supplementary angle equals 180 degrees. So if this is 180 degrees and you know 41 and 55, how can you solve for this missing angle? Try it out.